Yo, 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 we up in here. We up in here. Get up in here, fellas. Get up in here. We are up in here. Y'all know what time it is, fellas. The PayPal and the Cash App links are definitely in the chat area, fellas. The Rumble link is in the chat area just as well, fellas. When you go over to Rumble, download the Rumble app and go and follow KC the Red Pill Alpha Debunker on Rumble and get that work. Go and follow me on Rumble. And you'll see what it is, fellas. I'm about to drop over there when I'm done with this anyway. Get at me on the Patreon. Go get on all three of the tiers. All three of the tiers are popping, so go over there and get on them, fellas. If you enjoy the content, please like, share, and subscribe, fellas. If you enjoy the content, please like, share, and subscribe, fellas. It's very important. Get at me at the bottom of the screen, fellas. Get at me at the bottom of the screen. You see the banner down there. Get at me in the Gmail, railsfargo12 at gmail.com. Get at me on X, formerly known as Twitter, at the Real Rails FA1. Hit the Cash App, fellas. Once again, hit the super chat. Hit the membership button. Check out the perks and everything that come within the membership button, fellas. It's very important that you hit that membership button just as well. 50 cents, $1.50, don't matter. Donate to the show, fellas. Keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it active. Let's keep it popping. You know what we do. You know what I'm saying? And when you get up in here, fellas, remember to share this shit to your friends, your family, don't matter. Everybody that need the game, get it. Trying to control her will destroy you in the long run, fellas. Remember this. It destroy you right then and there with her, but it also destroy you in the long run. Gotta remember, women respond better to a choice than ultimatums or you placing her in a situation to where she got no choice, you know. So trying to control her, fellas, will destroy you. So, not to say that you can allow your woman to be out doing what she doing what being freaky, being with bitch. You know how chicks are, man. I'm not saying that you can allow her to be out and disrespecting you and disrespecting who you are, because if she's tied to you, fellas, and she's fucking with you and y'all in a relationship or whatever, then a lot of things can reflect on you if you're not, checking your bitch in the right perspective. Now, what I'm saying to you, fellas, is not allowing her to go out with her friends, not allowing her to go see her family, not allowing her to go take trips, not allowing her to have emergency calls. And it may be out of town, maybe, up the street, maybe a few miles away, who knows, right? Not allowing her to just live her life completely, fellas, and have fun. You got to throw that in. Not allowing her to do these things, fellas, is a sense of control in a woman's eyes. And especially if you don't got no meaning or why are there's no why to why are you actually want her not to do these things or whatever, and especially if it's the why or the meaning that's not really making any sense or it don't really amount to nothing that she can find sense like jealousy somewhere within it, then she's not going to, what I'm saying, be on the same page with you fellas. She's going to avoid your leadership, and that's what it is. And then she's going to take advantage. I'm going to keep it all the way true with you. She's going to try to take advantage of you fellas and take advantage of the situation, or try to duck the situation and get up out of the situation because she can see red flags. Women pay attention if they on their game. Women to pay attention to the red flags just as well. And if she see a guy tripping over the smallest shit, you got with her, you allow her to have friends, male friends or whatever the case may be. You knew this guy exists when you got with her, what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be. And this guy may be, the part of the rainbow, or he could be just a guy that's sticking around being a simp, what I'm saying, wanting to fuck your bitch. He could be one of those guys, and she's probably using him to her benefit. But what I'm saying, your jealousy, your insecurity, your sense of control and things of that sort will definitely damper what you got going on. And she could be all the way for you. She could be all the way for you, like locked into you and fucking with you, just that she get have a few friends on the side to relieve herself, to have her a little fun. Don't mean she's having sex with them fellas, because you got to remember all these things playing on that control umbrella. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, these things will destroy you. You know what I'm saying? You will carry that energy. You will carry those emotions, those feelings. Because all those things are just your feelings. It's what you feel. You know what I'm saying? It's not what you logically know. Because you don't know if the bitch is having sex with motherfuckers or if she's doing. These simps could be just paying. Y'all fellas do not know. Women will be with you. You will get all the sex from the bitch. She could be totally into you sexually and still have betas on the side, fellas. That's, making sure she got lunch, making sure the bitch, you know what I'm saying, got a little money or whatever, gas money. She got these kind of guys, and they okay with being on the side, fellas. They okay. And you ain't got the trip, especially if you're a player and you got your game right, fellas. You ain't going to worry about it anyway, but you ain't going to have to trip or worry about her crossing that path and fuck with them guys. Fuck nah, man. If she's into you, fellas, she's into you. But at the same time, boundaries are boundaries. And if a woman can sense that you have strong boundaries and that you're not the guy that do trip, that you are not that jealous guy, that you are that guy that like, tell her, hey, hey, go out and have fun. She go take a girls trip or she go with her family. So, hey, do you know what I'm saying? Just be safe and you all right, everything cool, man. Just holler at me when you get back. Things of that sort, and you keep going. That's real player shit, fellas. If you that type of dude, trust me. That bitch will put a cap on it, whatever she had going or whatever she was doing on it. Trust me. But guys don't experience that because they're not that guy. 99% of these guys out here, fellas, will get caught up and trip on what she's got going on the side, besides them. They will trip on these things, because, we are, it's the sex. They banging her, they raw dog. And that raw pussy, fellas, I'm telling you, that raw get you, woo-wee. That raw keep your feelings on lock. That's why you fellas got to, and if you do bang it out raw, you really got to be strong-minded because that raw get you. You know what I'm saying? You getting that shit bareback or whatever the case may be. Like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, I'll hit the super chat, the PayPal, the Cash App. You know what I'm saying? Hit the Rumble. Let me see. Yeah, hit the Rumble and shit. You know what I'm saying? Casey the Red Pill out the bunk on Rumble. Get at me in that Patreon, fellas. Hit that membership. You know what I'm saying? Once again, hit the membership button. Show love to the show. But yeah, fellas, especially them guys be hitting that shit raw, you know what I'm saying? They fuck with that bitch for about 5 or 6 months. They be in love with the bitch. They don't even stay with her, they be caught up and shit like a motherfucker, man. They be want to see the bitch every day. They wake up, you know what I'm saying, with a woody and shit. They be wanting to go poke the bitch and do that shit all the time. They be wanting to constantly, you know what I'm saying, get with the bitch sexually, which will keep them attached. But they don't pay attention to that shit. And that right there will give them, it's like a ripple effect, fellas. Once you become attached and you feel like you own the pussy, you feel like you control it, you feel like the pussy's yours. The buck stops here. That pussy shouldn't fuck nothing but me, and that's what it is. And a lot of guys feel that way. They think that way. And subconsciously, not even knowing, that brings a part of a sense of jealousy and a sense of control, fellas, and which is going to destroy you in the long run. Because, like I said, women do not respond to guys who, who lack confidence. They don't respond well to guys who lack confidence, not at all. And when you in that realm of control, I don't give a fuck if it's your wife. You know what I'm saying? You got to allow her to have her fun. You got to allow her to have her free time. You got to allow her to get out here and wiggle around and do her. And that's not saying, fellas, you know what I mean? You got to have a microphone at the bitch ass or a camera around her. You know what I'm saying? To look at her 24/7 to feel comfortable. Okay, yeah, she's out of town. She's in Utah. I'm way down here in motherfucking Arizona or whatever. I'm way over here somewhere. I'm hundreds of miles away from her. Yeah, I know she's not doing that. Why? Because I got a camera stashed in the car. She got a camera at every fucking week. I make sure she put a camera everywhere she go to see what she got going on. Nah, fuck nah, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nah, that ain't how it is, fellas. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what it is. You have to go off your instincts and knowing that you got the right chick. And a lot of you guys don't know that, and you still sleeping with her. You know what I'm saying? You believe that your bitch out here doing other shit. You can't put your finger on it, but you believe these things. You think this way. You argue with her 24/7. You gotta be back and forth so many times because you figure motherfucker hitting her phone. You hear her DMs on her Facebook popping. You probably hear the text popping. So you know what I'm saying, you stay on the move. You know, you stay on the move with some arguments and all that funny bunny ass shit, tripping with your bitch at 24/7. So you know what I'm saying, you not gonna trust her. You're gonna automatically think she on some bullshit, and that's gonna tamper the relationship right then and there. Like I said, fellas, you cannot expect to be a leader when you don't allow them to have fun. You know, like this bitch here on the screen right here. She in the department store looking at clothes. You know, she want to wiggle that ass, whatever. She doing that shit for the camera. That's their way of having fun. You know what I'm saying? That's her having fun. You know, her friend probably holding it. You know, a simp gonna think, oh, it's a guy holding it. You know, she's doing that shit. Look at the guys. Oh, she's doing that shit for all these guys around. She's just showing off her ass. And, you know, it's her way of having fun. And more than likely, she's probably getting paid through social media some kind of way. IG, Facebook, or something. You know, these bitches be getting checks now. This is more so, you know, everything's more so in a liberal bracket now, fellas. So, you know, these women are making money. And that's not saying that they're having sex, fellas. So I don't want you guys to necessarily think, okay, the bitch is fucking, and think, you know, she's fucking, she's having sex and things. She's doing these things and shit because she's on the camera willing that ass or whatever. Nah, you know what I'm saying? That's her doing. This bitch could have a dude at home that she really respect. You know what I'm saying? She could have a simp. Who knows, right? But when you jump to conclusions and judgment like that, fellas, that will destroy you. Trust me, that's what men don't do. Elijah Barber, what's happening? You can't control them. They have to want to fall under your authority. Facts. Shouts out to Elijah Barber. Shouts out to him. He just said something, fellas. Hit the likes, like, share, and subscribe, fellas. He just said something. And that's real game. Definitely can't control no bitch. She's gonna want to have to be up under your leadership and your tutelage of guidance and authority, fellas. 100%. She got to be up under your care and protection. She got to want that. And if she don't want that, then you can't push that up on her. And even if she do want that from you, then she expects you to be strong with it, which means she's going to be a woman. That's not saying she's going to cheat on you. You know, she's going to be a woman, though. You know, that's not saying that she's going to go and flirt with the next guy and go fuck him or whatever the case may be. But she's going to be a woman, which means that she's going to get them eyes on her. She's going to look at guys. She's going to see guys she like. But if she's respecting you, 100%, and she knows that if she does something crazy and you was to find out, she know that you the type of dude that'll cut her motherfucking ass completely off. You keep pushing. Ain't no coming back. You know, this is a one train ride, bitch, and once you off forever, and she knows that. And she kind of, you know, admire who you are, whatever the case may be, then she'll watch what she'll do. Trust me. She will watch that shit. Hey, man, them bitches are hide it, and they probably will creep and do some shit, but they hide that shit. They'll make sure you don't find out. And if they ain't the biggest respect, fellas, then I don't know what it is, because she's entitled to actually go and fuck around, whether you find out or not. She's entitled to these things. Who are you to hold her to it? There's no law saying she can't do these things, right? But if she hiding that shit from you, she's keeping that shit secret. And typically, fellas, if you know women, then you know women. And when you know women, they can't hide things from you. And if you're a man, it's impossible to hide things from you because you're not hearing shit. Only thing you gonna want to know is, are you aiding and assisting and you doing what the fuck you supposed to be doing? That's all you gonna want to know. Because it don't matter if she hides shit or she tell you no or she try to keep it back. A real man knows she's gonna do these things. Especially if she likes you. She ain't gonna want to fuck it up for you to kick her to the curb and don't deal with her no more. She ain't gonna want that shit. So she's gonna hide it. Of course, you can expect that. You know, a beta don't expect these things. He don't know this. You know, he take the bitch for face value of what she's saying. Oh, she ain't got no man. Okay, cool. She's single. Okay, yeah. And he jump in and make that bitch. He jump in and make that bitch his woman fast as a motherfucker, probably a week or two. He look up baby daddy up in the motherfucker, but baby daddy up in the driveway somewhere. He rolling past, just rolling, you know, on some lollygag and shit. He hit the bitch, ride past the bitch house. Baby daddy sitting off in the parking lot. Another car sitting off. What the fuck? Bust his motherfucking heart all the way open. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't know women. He don't know that there's things that, you know, you just can't control shit, fellas. You just got to know what time it is. And she got to know what time it is dealing with you. She getting the hell up out of here. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. And I know guys like, nah, man, it's got to be more than that, man. That's real simple, man. You know, it's got to be more than that. You got to piss her off. Yeah, she do you like that, you got to get some get back. You got to reciprocate. You got to pay that bitch back. Why? Nah, no, you don't, man. You don't do that shit. That sucker shit. You don't, nah. I'm telling you, man. Pay a bitch back all the way through, nigga, by dumping her ass, nigga. Kicking her motherfucking ass to the curb and keep pushing. It's gonna hurt her way more than you ever expect. All you gotta do is just try it. And don't play like you dumping her. Dump her. Don't do no play dumping and shit, faking and dumping her ass, and then you calling her back a week later because you ain't heard from her. Yeah, of course you might not hear from the bitch, idiot. What the fuck? Bitch, yeah, bitch knows she caught up. She knows she fucked up, so she's gonna wait for you to call back. And if you don't call back, nigga, then she's gonna eventually hit you. That's how it go. You just gotta keep going with life. You don't play this shit. You don't fake it. You stand on it. A lot of these guys like to do that. I'm gonna teach this bitch a lesson. Yeah, they'll block the bitch out, dump the bitch, and go back to calling the bitch later, 4 or 5 days later, because they ain't heard from her. Oh, they didn't get to her. Fuck. Man, fuck. Nah, he's pissed. He done broke the code. He don't know what to do now. Like a sucker. Nah, nigga, they ain't get to her. And you gotta allow her to get to you. You gotta allow her to hit you up. That's how it is, man. You gotta keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stand on your shit. And when you stand on your shit, fellas, there's nothing but the open. It's nothing for you to keep going. They're not gonna stop you. But if you're not standing on your shit, then you placing barriers in your own way, fellas. It's just that simple. Because you don't really want to go. You weak like that. But yeah, man, that's what keep women, fellas, knowing that they got a lot of ups on you guys. And it starts with you trying to control her. When she know that you're trying to control her, she know you got her. She knows something about her that you're falling in for, that you're in love with, that you just can't live without. And if a bitch find out you can't live without her, then it's gonna be easy for her to leave you. Remember that, fellas. Hit the like button. Ooh, that's their game. If she know that you can't live without her, it's so easy for her to leave you. She know you weak. I mean, just keep it real. It's easy for her to leave you because why? She know you ain't going nowhere. It's all about the attention. It's all about keeping her first. It's all about keeping her in front of you. Well, keeping herself first, keeping herself in front of you. And the only way she can keep herself first and keep herself in front of you, fellas, is if you allow the shit. And the way you allow the shit, fellas, is by showing your weak points. Trying to control her is weak. Checking up on her phone is weak. Checking her whereabouts is weak. Checking to see if the bitch is lying or not about her whereabouts is weak. Checking with the bitch friends, checking with the bitch family, checking with the bitch kids if their kids old enough, hitting around to them. Hey, your mama been over there, You got your older dudes do that sucker shit, let's keep it real. Doing all type of things just to have a sense of control and trying to make sure the pussy don't leave you some kind of way. You're trying to keep the pussy in place. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it don't get away from you. Don't get out of hand. You caught up on that motherfucker 100%. And when she's peeped this about you, fellas, she's going to reverse it on you. You're going to allow her to reverse it on you because you have no plan from the start. You're not strong. And a man that's not strong, fellas, he will allow anything to happen. You see these guys 24/7 around you all the time, fellas. Motherfucker, I got a video coming out about that too. You know what I'm saying? How guys fuck up their own money for a bitch. God really will go, bro. He'll really stop his finances for a chick. You know what I'm saying? I done seen guys drop shit. I done seen guys fuck up cars. Mechanics. Listen to me, man. I done seen mechanics. Pretty little bitch pull up behind like 2-3 different cars, right? Mechanic got like 2 cars ahead of this bitch. Soon as bitch pull up, man, he done fucked up one dude car and pushed the other 2 dudes out the way. He fucked up one dude car trying to get him out of there fast. Push the other 2 dudes out the way to get to the bitch fast. They sat to the side. They over there, nigga, this dude is sucker. He weak as boom. Got to the bitch, made sure his shit was 100. Got into it with the dude who car he fucked up the first when, pushed her to the side and pushed the bitch up. When he rushed her, he did a rush job on dude's shit. I think like a day or 2. got into it with dude, had to pay him all his motherfucking money back or some shit. I'd have seen that type of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sucker shit. Dudes do it all the time, fellas. They do it 24/7. You know, everywhere you go. You know what I'm saying? You know, they try to hold conversations with the bitch. They do anything. They fuck up their own money for a bitch, bro. You know, you can be standing up in AutoZone and motherfucking O'Reilly's or some fucking auto place. Or you can be standing in a Home Depot or something. You know, you got a nice looking cashier bitch, right? This motherfucker hold up the whole line talking to the bitch. She ain't even paying no attention. He don't understand. This is customer service. She's being friendly because she's friendly to the customer. This is part of her. It's a marketing ploy. You know what I'm saying? To keep the people coming in. You know, he don't get it. You know, it's no different from a motherfucker at the bar buying drinks and shit. You know, the bitches, you know, cleavage showing and shit. She's hanging off. She's serving him drinks. She's keeping his ass drunk because she's keeping them tips rolling. She's keeping the money coming through the bar. That's her job. You know what I'm saying? But he think the bitch like him. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Dudes do they fuck up anything for a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Home Depot. I just, man, I'm like, damn. Nigga ball snap. I seen the dude ball snap on him. Like, what the fuck? Get the fuck out of line, man. We on the clock. I'm like, damn. Nigga fucking up his job. So we're talking to this bitch. This bitch laughing at him like an idiot. Yeah, they suckers, man. You know what I'm saying? And women see that. When they see that they can control anything that they put forth and you gravitate to it, fellas, and you don't have no backbone behind it, you know, they know that eventually you'll be attached. You'll fall in for it, especially if they give you the pussy. You're gonna be caught up. You're gonna be, oh my God, you're gonna be so fucking caught. You'll be head over the heels. You know what I'm saying? And all these things come in with you trying to control. Because once you got it, you think it's yours all the way through. You think the sex, you know, you own this motherfucker. You think it's yours. What? This motherfucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? What? My homegirl birthday, you know, in 2 more days. He telling me I can't go. I don't need to wear it. I can't wear this. Or, you know, I need to take a Uber. I need to come back at a certain time. And what the fuck? And she know what got him like this. It's paranoia. He's scared that the bitch gonna, you know, go off and fuck with somebody else or find somebody else better than him, or whatever the case may be. All these things running through his mind. You know what I'm saying? He's jealous. He's insecure. He probably ain't got a life himself. He probably cut all his friends off, cut everybody loose, and quit fucking with everybody for the bitch. And now she got a life. He expect her to do the same thing. Nah, player. Nah. Now I got you trying to control the bitch because you made everything about her all the way through. You know, you became dependent on this bitch. You know what I'm saying? All from the sex to the food to the sleep, coming home at a certain time, conversation. You depending on this bitch about everything. You know what I'm saying? Got suckers out here depending on bitches to take them places too, man. You know, driving it, they think it's manly. They think it's some sexy shit because they on the passenger side of a bitch car while she driving. Nigga, you's a sucker. The whole time she don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? She ain't doing that. You know, she ain't trying to do that. She don't want to do it. No, God, but she do it though, man. She take me here. She take me there. Yeah, cool. Until she find another motherfucker she ain't gotta do that for. Right? Find a strong motherfucker that's on his shit all the way through. You know what I'm saying? And then you ass out. See, guys don't understand that shit, you know. So a lot of times these bitches can be complacent and shit. They could be content and in a certain situation because they got no other choice. They shit dried up. They feel low. They depressed. You know, they bitches go through their shit just as well. So when they come up out of their kick or take a motherfucker to come around them and shoot that game in her ear, nigga, she up out of that motherfucker fast. So enjoy it while it lasts, buddy. Sucker. You know what I'm saying? All these things, fellas, is a sense of you controlling her. You know, all these things, you know what I'm saying? You know, keeps her knowing that she got you. You controlling her thinking you got her when she actually got you. Because she know what keeps you trying to control her. She know what keeps you staying. She know what keeps you chasing. She know what keeps you checking that phone. She know what keeps you asking about her whereabouts and all this other shit. She know what keeps you doing that. It's that pussy. She knows that. And that's what she's in control. She's the real pimp for real. Let's keep it all the way real. Think about it. You know, she's in control of the whole motherfucking situation. And then when she take that motherfucking from you, she pulled back from with that motherfucker. Or she happened to Van Voos and go ghost on your ass and, you know, disappear, change numbers. And I done seen shit happen to these dudes, man. These dudes, man, shit, calling like a chicken with their head cut out, man. I don't know what happened. What you think I could do to get her back? Nothing. Do you keep pushing? They don't want to hear that. That's nothing to it. Like, just to keep pushing is real easy to these guys. It's like, no, it's got to be some other ways. You know, I gotta wish up on a star. Fucking weak, motherfucker. Ain't nothing you can do but keep pushing. Allow her to want to come back to you, and if she don't come back to you, then she don't. You took a loss on that. That's y'all done. It ain't meant. You gotta chalk it up. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at it like, hey, the bitch wanted to be here, she going to be here. You know, she was willing to be down. She was willing to be led by me, then she'll be willing to do that. If she's stepping out and she's moving away, she don't want to do this, then that's her choice. She don't want to do it. Bye. You got to chalk it up, fellas. What else is it to think about? What else is it to do? Huh? That's why I'm saying trying to control her will lead to a lot of shit, fellas. It will lead to all this shit and more. A whole lot of shit, fellas. You know what I'm saying? You got to display to the woman that you're in control of yourself. You know, you got to display to the woman that certain things move the way you want them to move. If not, then she got to take a trip. She got to get up out of here, move on for the next bitch. You got to stand on your rules, policies, and things, fellas. You got to admire, acknowledge, and know that your rules and policies and shit mean everything to you and to her. And if she don't acknowledge that and know these things like you know it, then she got to go. Just that simple. Then you won't be in the, you know, the attachment situation. You won't be fuck that shit. Get up out of here. You fuck with those who wants to fuck with you. It's just that simple, fellas. And you might have to reject, let a shitload of them go, fellas, before you actually reach the ones that's, you know what I'm saying, actually talking your language and doing what, ready to do what the hell you know what I'm saying, need to be done or whatever the case may be, fellas. You know what I'm saying? You might have to go through this. You might have to go through multiple women. That's life. You know what I'm saying? For they say nothing on earth gonna be easy, right? Think about it. Nothing on earth easy, fella, especially when you're a grown up. Now, when you're a youngster, you're a kid, you got parents, you got certain guardians there that can help you with certain things, cool, that's okay. But when you get in that age where you're 21 or better, it's time for you to stand on your own like a man, 18 and better, for real. Some younger than that, you know, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's gonna be for you. You got to push up, or you got to make shit happen. That's real game. You know what I'm saying? That's just real game as a man, fellas. So don't allow anything to take place, fellas, and don't be that guy. You know what I'm saying? That's trying to control things. That's either non-controllable, fellas, or they just ain't on their page with you. You're gonna waste a lot of time and energy, fellas. You're gonna find yourself acting like them, you know, being in your feelings and being caught up just like them because shit ain't moving the way you want to, or running bitches off and shit like that, you know, because they ain't looking for what you trying to. They looking for a man, you know what I'm saying, who's on this shit. A woman, like, shouts out to Elijah Barber, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, a man that she's willing and ready to follow his authority on her own time, and she got to know, I want this from this guy, and everything's cool. You know what I'm saying? Not for no force fed shit, not no shit that you want some more. You know what I'm saying? I pay these bills. You know what I'm saying? I pay the mortgage. Shit, I gotta say so in this. I bring the food in the house. I work 14 hours. I gotta say so in this. Nah, you a sucker. It's real game. You know, see, that don't mean nothing. You gotta remember. She chose you because you soft. She chose you because you beneficial. That ain't what she wanted. So nah, that ain't what it is. You know what I'm saying? No. You know, shouts out to Elijah Barber, man. And everybody else that came up in here and hollered at me, man. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. With the PayPal, the Cash App, Super Chat, the membership button, fellas. Hit me on the Patreon. You know, hit me on the bottom of the banner of the screen, fellas. Hit me in the Gmail. And also, fellas, text me. Go to the description below my about section. You'll see my number there. Text me first, and we can get everything popping. Video topics of your choice, consultations, whatever. You know, we can get this shit going, man. You dig? But shouts out to all y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? It's hot in the motherfucker out there. How these motherfuckers about 100 something, 200 damn near motherfuckers. Shit. You motherfucker die on this shit, man. Man, it's too hot. But shouts out to y'all out there to y'all guys. You know what I'm saying? Stay hydrated. You know what I'm saying? I salute. Until next time, I holla.